Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chrome here, and I had recently made a commentary that's about 11 minutes long. It's about a personal story that I just want to tell you guys. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but anyway, this gameplay was originally for a chainsaw gameplay on Strike Zone, but that game it got lost or something happened to it, so I don't have it anymore. But I still have a chainsaw gameplay for you guys. It's on the map Warhawk. I get about 60 kills or so, and I think you guys will like it. So here it goes. Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Chrome here, and today I'm bringing you a COD Ghost gameplay on the map Strike Zone, I believe, and I'm using the chainsaw. Not very many people use this gun, but I actually like it a lot. I'm not sure what I go this game, and I don't know if I'm going to show you the whole game because it's pretty long, about 10 or 11 minutes. But today I'm not going to talk too much about the gameplay. I kind of just wanted to share a story to you guys about me, not really about me, but just something that happened to me in my life once. It's kind of a funny story. It kind of sucks, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into the story. So basically, I just a couple days ago I had made the JV baseball team for my high school, but I was actually in the 8th grade. So yeah, I made it as an 8th grader in middle school or whatever. So as you guys might know, when you're young on a team, basically everyone kind of looks down on you or whatever. So anyway, you guys, it doesn't really have to do with the story until later on, but so anyway, it was actually a week or so after my birthday or whatever, and we had just moved into this new house. So my parents were having this housewarming party or whatever, and so a couple of my friends were there, and their parents were there. So anyway, it's probably about 10 o'clock at night by now, and some people are still at my house, and I'm still with my friends or whatever. So we go out and ride around on our bikes, and I come up with this great idea to egg some houses. So yeah. Anyway, so we go to the store. The first store we went to, we tried to buy eggs, and the lady wouldn't let us. So we went to the next store. We should have just stopped right when she said that we couldn't buy them. We should have just took that as a hint that we probably shouldn't be doing what we're about to do. But we were 13 and 14 years old, so we were pretty childish, and we didn't really take a hint correctly. But anyway, on to the story. So we obviously bought the eggs. About 5 minutes later, we found a store that would sell them to us. We had to come up with some BS story on why we needed them, and we just said like our parents weren't home and we wanted to make some eggs or something. It was something similar to that or something like that. But anyway, so we get the eggs, and we just egg some random houses at first, and then I think, like, 'cause there's a girl that lives in our neighborhood. We don't like her or anything like that, but she's just like one of our friends. She hangs out with us sometimes. So I say, let's egg Jamie's house, which is what her name was. I just come up with that idea. They were kind of skeptical, or my friends were kind of skeptical about it at first, but we ended up going through with it. So uh, we ride over by her house, and she lives right by a dead end, which really sucks. We weren't even thinking about that. So um, we throw the eggs, right? Each of us throw one, and I believe I'm actually the only one that hit the house. So, and then we took off on our bikes instantly, and sadly we go to the dead end. They didn't see us go over there, but yeah, so we go to the dead end. So we're just kind of sitting there for about 10 minutes, and we're gonna have to leave sometime. So eventually, about 10-15 minutes after just sitting in one spot, um, we take off on our bikes, and the reason we do that is because we're just expecting for someone to be looking for us. And just as we suspected, as we rode by, there was like 3 people looking out the blinds waiting for us. And little did we know that that house was they were having like a little kickback party thing, and there was about 20 kids over there that were going to the high school, and And also another thing I didn't know, somebody on the varsity baseball team, as you guys know, I just made that team, uh, like a week before that. Um, Somebody on the varsity baseball team was dating that girl that I knew, her sister. So, so yeah, basically there's a whole bunch of people at their house, and we take off and we find another friend whose parents are at my house, and we ride our bikes up there, throw our bikes up on his porch and hide them, and we just camp out in his house for about 30 minutes or like an hour or so, and basically we're scared out of our minds because we definitely thought we were gonna get caught. um, we ended up not getting caught there. They they went to our friend's neighbor's house because they thought it was him, but it obviously wasn't. So anyway, about 30 minutes or an hour after just staking out at his house, we go back outside because we figured they'd be done looking by then. And so we take off on our bikes and we go back to our house. And basically, uh, once we get back to our house, we just stay there for a little bit. But we get bored, so I had a genius idea of, hey, let's go back outside because it was really fun riding away or hiding from them and like trying to get away from them. So we go outside and we're riding around for about 15 minutes, and all of a sudden there's this van full of teenagers, probably 16, 17, 18 years old, all and they're following us. There's like three cars, like three vans, minivans, full of teenagers following us, and we're like, holy shit, we're screwed. Basically, is what we're thinking. So, we just start riding. We just keep riding, acting like we didn't even notice, and we just keep trying to take like these little alleyways to try to get away. And it was really fun actually, but eventually, the girl's dad came out and started yelling at us, and I made up some BS story. Like, I told him we were riding up to McDonald's, we don't know who egged your house, and all this. And it's funny, the guy, he didn't know how to say egg, so one of my friends was kind of like making fun of the guy for he was like saying age or something, like I don't know, but so my friend goes, I don't know how to age a house. Like, what does that mean? But basically, yeah, we are just kind of messing with him at first. And one of my friends actually, um, like spit on the guy's feet. Like, I don't know why he did that. It was kind of dumb. But anyway, basically we were caught, uh, but the guy just yelled at us for a while, and then he got back in his car, and we rode back home, and basically they followed us back to my house. And so I ran inside and I told my parents, I said, all these teenagers are accusing me of egging their house, and we didn't. Like, it must have been other people, and it's just a coincidence that we're outside. And my parents believed me and all that. So then then after that, I it's probably like 11 o'clock by then, or 11:30 or something, and I go to bed. After that, everybody leaves. I go to bed. Oh, and also I was wearing all that. I was wearing my high school baseball like hat and my shirt. So they knew that I was on the team. They didn't really know me, but since I was wearing that, they knew I made the team. So anyway, I go to bed, and my dad wakes up in flames and wakes me up in flames, and he just starts yelling at me. He's like, "I know you egged the house. I know that was you." Blah blah blah. And I was just like, "How the hell did he find out?" And it was like 1:30, and he just told me like, basically that was the dumbest thing, and I might get kicked off the baseball team and all this. Um, but luckily, I didn't. But I definitely had some consequences when I got back to the baseball. Like every practice, basically I just got completely bullied by all the guys on varsity. They all pretty much just made fun of me. They called me names, like stuff that has to do with eggs, which I don't know. That didn't really bother me too much because I thought it was kind of funny that I was kind of I didn't really feel too bad about egging the house. I just didn't want to get kicked off the baseball team or anything, which my coach was pretty understanding. He realized that I was young and I was just trying to have fun. But so going on to the next part of the story, basically the girl wasn't mad at me either, even though she knows me. She was pretty cool about the whole thing. But they had recently just gotten their house painted, like a year ago. I don't know if that's like recent for house painting. Like, so they claim that their the paint got chipped or whatever. I thought that was kind of BS, but anyway, they hired a painter to go fix it, which probably I could have fixed myself, but they had to hire a painter, and I had to pay them $50, which just came out of my birthday money, which that really sucked a lot. But yeah, so I had to pay them $50, and my friends did not get in any trouble. I had to apologize. It was very embarrassing. Apologizing to them. Because the guy was pissed. The dad was really mad. But anyway, yeah. So basically, I got caught, and consequences weren't too harsh, but they still sucked a lot. So anyway, that's my story. That's my story, and hope you guys like this gameplay too. Pretty sick. I think I got around 60 kills or something. Or yeah, something like that with the chainsaw. So yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if you like the story, if you want to hear more of my stories. I know I'm still young. I'm only 15, but I mean, I've got some cool stories that I can tell. So tell me if you guys like that. And I can't believe I actually talked for 11 minutes. So comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later.
Securing Charlie. Friendly air superiority inbound. Secure. Securing Bravo. Losing Alpha. All points held. Defend your positions. Losing Bravo. Nice work, team. Well done.
187 to the fucking ops.